Alright, let's go, boys.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance.
Yeah, I was going to
and my last chance.
have a much more
Last
incendiary stream title, but I didn't really feel like causing a scene. Embarrassing myself, as they say.
What are they? Let's do it. Let's move. Go, 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 go. Fire. Come and get it. Son of a... Don't give up. Too many. Don't hold back.
Right, 20 cops with shotguns and submachine guns, and they kill 2 zombies at best.
You want some more?
Dead.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
Here's hoping if Capcom ever does like a Revelations 3 or something episodic, that they can actually show like the city going to shit from normal people's perspectives.
Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
In the comic, this guy, Dario, left his family to die. Then he has the audacity to talk like that as if he's a victim in all this. I mean, that's not entirely wrong, but he'll become a victim later, let's put it like that. The intelligent thing would have been to grab that first aid spray, but I'm not intelligent. I got serious D-Rust ahead of me, so this is probably not going to go great. Like, I almost botched that. It's just instruction manual. I'm not grabbing the knife. Not yet. Knife comes later. Didn't know if that would actually hit. Wasting bullets left and right. Also not keeping good track. Alright, in the interest of playing like an actual human being and not degenerate, let's see if I can make it through here without having to actually kill anything. I'm sure that guy's okay. Alright, saved a few shots in an area that we never really have to come back to. Man, this dude's... May have steel or something. Bro ate his Wheaties before turning into a zombie. That's Brad. Surely he's not infected from that. Wrong button. Accidentally closed the menu.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
Why do I keep closing the menu like an asshole? I wouldn't have had to make the 3 green mixed herb if I put the reloading tool away. But oh well. Well. CPU thread is too fast. Interesting. Game's too good. How many shots do I have? 2. So there's A and B gunpowder. You can combine them to make C powder. But on their own, one makes handgun bullets and one makes shotgun shells. I don't remember if I need the lighter at any point in the police station. So I guess I'll drop it off. Guess I should drop that off too. Yeah, I really should have played a bit off stream. Just to shake off all the rust. Yeah, there's Brad. Just getting mouth fucked. Yeah, we fighting. By that I mean running. Wasting time. God damn it. At least he threw me in the other direction. Alright, 2 shots. Oh god. That's not good. Well, I don't think he should have got off the wall like that, but hey. It'd be like that sometimes. Normally I would watch that, but we've already done that today. Let's see, do I have to change the controls again? No. Okay, good. Can't skip this, sadly. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I was too close to the Nemesis that time. Normally he's supposed to get stuck on the corner. And at the very least, if he breaks off, he's supposed to sort of run not straight at me. But
September 28th. Daylight.
Skill issue.
The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
Yeah, I tell myself that every morning.
I told you! I'm not leaving! Never!
Schizo. So you can combine, I said that you can combine A and B. You can also combine the A gunpowder and B gunpowder with itself. But that's typically not worth doing. You can make higher versions of the C gunpowder, which is worth doing. But I typically don't. Because the more you make gunpowder into bullets, I guess the better you get at it, and you get more and more over time. I should probably have the knife for saving, like, a bullet on zombies in situations like this. Yeah, sometimes that opens on its own. 3 shots. Actually, good players can actually get through that without having to shoot at all, but I'm not a good player. Because this game has a dodge function, and I used to be really good at it when I was a kid. And then I guess I suffered irreversible brain damage because I just became, like, there is at some point some disconnection between my brain and body. Thought I could run straight through. Maybe I had the angle wrong, but I thought you could just run straight between them. So, Brad can kill a few of these, if you're willing to wait. Oh, nice. So he killed like 1.5 zombies for us. As far as total damage. Cool beer. As opposed to cold. Or uncool beer. Like it's made by geeks or something. Four shots. I'll try this again. Surely we don't get pranked this time. It's not hard. I don't know what went wrong there, but... I did something wrong, that's for sure. Like there, I should have been able to get out without getting hit. Maybe I turned too far away from the door at the start. Like, I keep kind of turning when I'm running. Well, bad timing. How many shots do I have? 3. See, that's really what's supposed to happen. He's supposed to kind of get tripped up into pathing. But the one time he just sort of made a beeline to us. Unlucky. Oh, that was just bad. I was too far away from the wall. That was way more difficult than it needed to be. And what I wouldn't get for a shotgun shell right about now. Welcome, Leon, with 2 L's. I think 0314. Alright, what? Oh no, it's 0131. Interesting. Yeah, the code is randomly generated. You can get it from, what's his name? Brad's ID. It's not the right one either. Or you can find Jill's desk to get her ID to figure out the code. Thought there was something in there. There's something in here. I'm gonna stop doing that eventually. But yeah, you start making the bullets more and you start getting more bullets. That makes more sense in my head than it translates. Can I get by? Oh, well. Could, but I managed to botch it. And I'm getting all confused. Discombobulated, even. I thought there was a red herb there. Maybe I was just in Resident Evil 2. Desk of Barry. Alright, so what are we gonna get? The item in this weapon locker is randomly generated between a magnum and a grenade launcher. I'm going to say grenade launcher. Nope. Feels bad. We got the inferior weapon.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support unit immediately!
I'm sure he's fine. We just somehow had their radio frequency on hand. Oof. Already doing it poorly. Oof. Well, this is going horribly. I'm playing like an absolute degenerate. Alright. Yeah, this is not going well. Yep, I'm fucked. Yep. How fucking annoying. I want to take responsibility for that, but like the controller I have, I'm like turning when I'm just trying to move forward, and it's making this more frustrating than it needs to be. Yeah, I took a few unfortunate hits, bad timing on my attacks, but it was mostly me
The monsters have overtaken the
making things harder for myself by controlling Jill poorly.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, I'll do that right eventually. I could run that scenario 100 times. I can probably count on one hand how many they would just randomly all end up in the basement like that. That zombie that I left crawling is functionally dead already. They basically just exist to be annoying. I don't even think they can kill you. Maybe I try running directly towards... yeah, get around that way. Ah, nice. See, like, he's not behaving himself. See, he should have been doing that. That was bizarre. I think I might be dead. Close. Yep. This is what he should be doing. Yeah, he was doing a little trolling that time. Surely our unfortunate demise before, due to my own terrible character control. Surely that was just, like, a sign. And this time I'm gonna get the grenade launcher from the weapon locker. I guessed it right that time. I think I might have taken a hit from the Nemesis when I was on full health. I don't remember. Still, it's just a green herb. Should be fine. I never go this way, which is where you'd have to go for Jill's ID. So I don't actually know if there's anything worth getting there. I really should probably figure that out sometime. Oh. Wasn't expecting the guy to be there. And that chunky zombie to be down the hall. I knew a lot of stuff in the game was random, as I didn't know the enemy placement could be. Alright, what is this? Yep.
Stars. Star.
That was as far from pleasant as possible, but we made it. Technically, I could have led the Nemesis all the way out here, I think, and just redid this, but it's easier to knife him in the Branag's office. Those aren't going anywhere. Alright, so deliberately empty that. So, the Eagle handgun, does that guy have multiple? No. Apparently bitten in the neck until he died. Yeah, well, I can't imagine the dog did anything else. The Eagle handgun has a chance to get a critical hit. It also shoots much faster than the regular handgun, and reloads faster. It is almost better in every way. So this we can drop off. I don't remember if I need the lockpick for a while. I know I need it way later. Guess I'll drop it off for now. So 2 critical hits there. Would have been nice to get those at the start before taking a hit, but It is what it is. Oh, that's what I need the lockpick for. The restaurant. Oh well, there's a thing. There's a item box ahead of us. Got him. I don't believe you can get a headshot on prone enemies, but if you knock them down, they're pretty much almost dead anyway, so it's not that big a deal. There can be gunpowder in the, restaurant. I guess I should drop off the blue gem first, just so I don't have to keep backtracking. The arcade shops. What does that mean? Does this guy have anything? He does. So, real quick. The gunpowder is not here. Okay. Is there anything hidden away? I think there might be bullets in the payphone. No. So, if the gunpowder isn't here, it is in the post office. Or news station, whatever you would actually call the place.
What's that?
That's how a lot of things function in this game. If it's not in one spot, it's probably in
My name's
another.
Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah, we came all the way out here to save you civilians, but the mission went bad the minute we landed.
No way! How did he find me?
So, hiding in the kitchen is not what we end up doing. We're in the restaurant area, but hey, semantics. That doesn't destroy the whole building with us in it.
Are you crazy? You could have barbecued both of us.
There are select cases like this where you can get the reward off of Nemesis without having to actually fight him. But why would I not fight him when I have Carlos to be a human shield? Yeah, it would be nice if I could actually see. Yeah, chivalry is dead. Carlos allowing me to get fucking clobbered by the Nemesis there. He does not drop 2 rewards in a situation like that, unfortunately, but that would kind of break the game. The main reason I fight him there,
Wait.
instead of just
I
leaving,
have to ask you something.
is
I know. You want to ask me out?
he will follow
All the
you
foxy ladies
out
in
of the
my
area
house.
otherwise.
Drives them crazy.
What? Keep dreaming. Tell me, why did Umbrella send your team in?
We're here to rescue the civilians.
Don't lie to me. Umbrella is the reason why this whole mess began.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands. Do you really think the master would tell his dogs why they have to retrieve the stick he just threw?
Yeah, I like how she is completely
If you want
unwilling
answers, you should
to
talk
accept
someone
that
else.
maybe this
I am not
guy
your
who is
brother.
sent into a meat grinder
Believe it or not,
doesn't
we're
know
only here to rescue
the whole
civilians.
story.
If you can trust me, then help us. Think about it.
Like, yeah, this random mercenary clearly knows more than he's telling us. Like, alright, so I can drop off the the lockpick for now. Can also drop that off for now because I don't really need it. Why would they press a raccoon? So if you go here first, you find the Nemesis here. And you also find Carlos here. I want to see if it actually gave a name. So unfortunately for me, the only cheesy things I know to do with the Nemesis are those first two encounters. So our fights are going to be sloppier than they probably should be. I'm pretty sure I have to fight my way through anyway, so... Nice meme. That's what I could have done and should have done. I should have grabbed that wire. So I could have dropped it off here. Wowie.
You're one of the survivors from the rescue team, right?
Very
I
perceptive.
got your teammate, Carlos.
How did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
Stars? You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey,
Yeah, then he just
is
leaves.
someone wounded back there?
Refuses to elaborate further, leaves. Here's Mikhail.
Oh, this looks bad.
They're coming.
Mikhail's a pretty great character.
Fire! Stay together!
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
Yeah, you just got some grape jelly all over you.
So, Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
No, we can't trust her.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
You'd be running away?
Fine. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan, sir.
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Jill, put this on.
So yeah, we got 2 extra inventory slots now. So yeah, all these random scattered cars have something in them. Sometimes raw ammo, sometimes just gunpowder. I realize that's the same thing. Sometimes raw ammo and sometimes gunpowder. So we got the wrench so I can actually use that rusted crank. I could have used it before, but why come here twice? So there is a chance we get more gunpowder here. But will we? Yes. Okay, I might actually be able to make enhanced ammo now. In which case, we could end up putting the Eagle handgun away, because you cannot... Yes, I can already make enhanced ammo. You cannot load the Eagle with the enhanced ammo. I guess it would be too good if you could, all things considered. But that was also the main reason I emptied the other handgun.
Jill! Hey, the zombies are getting restless.
I know. I can hear them. What's going on?
Jill!
What's wrong?
They're coming! They
How,
must have sniffed
how
us
can you
out
see
while
them
we're
from
here.
all the way over there?
Hey, calm down.
Any objections to my playing hero this time?
What are you doing? Carlos!
Yeah, I can't imagine owning a store like this and having some like elaborate puzzle mechanism. Just every time you want to get oil, you gotta do some dumb shit. Dead.
Carlos! No!
Not dead.
Relax. I'm not dead yet.
Unfortunately.
Are you okay?
Like, this place is on fire. Can we
That hero stuff is harder than it looks.
hold this conversation like a few 100 feet away?
Ouch, my ears are ringing. We both should be deaf by now. Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
It's wild to think that all the UBCS that Umbrella sent in to basically just be cannon fodder. It's wild that they don't have like a base already set up at the clock tower. Gotta make room. But yeah, I mean, if you don't care about the enhanced ammo, then yeah, technically you could just combine all the gunpowder to make non-standard ammunition. But like, I feel as though for how little you actually get, it's not really cost efficient at all. Alright, so... what do I want to do? Where do I want to go first? I can flip-flop the book and that other thing. Nice meme. Alright, well, good time as any to drop this off, I guess, instead of lugging around an empty weapon. So, the one drawback of the enhanced ammo is the gun shoots slower. I don't remember if I need the lighter for anything. But the enhanced ammo does like double the damage. It just shoots, I don't want to say half as slow, because that sounds like an exaggeration. But it's a little clunkier. Since I have to go past where I would deliver this reward anyway, I may as well do that first. That is another situation that you could have something else happen. You can have crows come out of that window. If it was the crows, I would have just avoided them, but the dogs are just mobile enough to give me grief. So I'm going to drop off the battery and then go to the other spot. Because my inventory is a little cluttered, all things considered. And it's also slightly easier for me to deal with something elsewhere than the power station. The shotgun would have probably been better to use on that, but oh well. just in case. Don't need to use it right now. Oh, that's why. You don't need the wrench. It's like, why not have that prompt first? Good. Yeah, that's how I feel. Cranking it.
Wait!
Jared.
What did you do?
I had no choice. He was about to turn into a zombie. It would have been a threat, so I eliminated it.
But he was still conscious, wasn't he?
He was as good as dead. And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
Alright, so this is one of three things. Wrong one. Surely it's not going to be awkward here. Okay. You can use that remote, and it just so happens to be a commercial that has the name for the not quite real life prescription medication for the password. Edge. So there could have been gunpowder here, which is why I was logging around the reloading tool, but there isn't, so it's gonna be at the power station, I believe. Two shots. Yeah, it's like... Go through the effort of setting that up. Just for them to, like, turn around and just be like, nah, we're good. And not walk into the steam. You know, I didn't think he was going to be ready to go the moment I came through that door. Would have killed him otherwise. Normally I don't backtrack, but normally I don't backtrack, but there's a thing I can use that crank for. How many shots do I got? 2. Okay. A lot of grenade rounds. Why did that not make contact with the zombie? Oh, I thought it was going to be dead from that. Silly me. Well, yeah, I don't think that should have hit, but whatever. Almost walked into that. Walked into that. Oh, that's bad timing. Got lucky. That knocked him down. Miscounted. So you only have these shots. Am I really gonna have to go back and get the grenade launcher? Alright. One shot remaining. I mean, I guess just in case, I'll grab that. Yeah, I mean, that could have and should have gone better. I'm not very good at this game anymore. Even dodging rockets is a challenge for me. Yeah, I don't know about RE5. It's one of the games of all time, to be sure. And yeah, if I didn't find the dogs at that one shopping area, the dogs would have been here and the crows would have been there. So this decision, whatever you want to call them, this is meaningless. It doesn't matter what you do. Because if you drop down, it's just like, oh, you're in a spot that you can't get to otherwise, but there are no items. And if you climb up, it's like you climb up. It's I guess maybe if you sat there and didn't do anything and let it like collide with you, there might be something that happened, but why would you do that? More grenade rounds. I have only grenade rounds at this point in the game. There might be handgun bullets on a body down here, but otherwise, the only thing that should be here is gunpowder. In the interest of not using grenades on regular zombies. Uh-oh. Well. Having to use grenades for regular enemies. Just despair. I should grab the herbs, shouldn't I? Can I load all these in? I can, okay. Just gonna grab one because I'm not sure what the situation is gonna look like with the gunpowder. I didn't know if I'd be able to make enhanced shotgun shells. So I may have made a mistake in grabbing that red herb. Because I only have room for the fuse and not the magnum. I already opened the doors, so might as well. I mean, like, do I need the magnum? It would be nice. So I guess I have to drop something off and go grab it. Yeah, I don't know what came over me that I was like, yeah, grabbing the red herbs is the play. Like, nothing to mix it with, just looks nice. Well, at least I can drop off the reloading tool as well. Alright, grab the Magnum real quick. And then we're basically done with the city area. Now, why is there a Magnum in a random, like, electrical facility worker's locker? Because America, I guess. Grab the grenade launcher just in case. 'Cause something's coming up. And I don't know if I have the firepower. Like, I don't remember being this resource starved on handgun bullets.
Stars.
Yep. He definitely outruns me there. No, I'm not leading him all the way back to that spot to cheese him again. Because I should be able to lure him here, but wasn't cooperating, I guess. While I'm here, I might as well grab the first aid spray. Like, I thought he would follow me out here. Do I have to fight him in that enclosed space? Yeah, I guess so. He would have shown up by now. Like, did I miss out on the... No, I didn't. What? How weird. Yep. Got the dodge, but... Once again, we get the dodge, but still get clobbered by an attack. And now we heal. Yeah, like, the dodge is a little bit random, but we keep going into spots that I get hit anyway. It's very annoying. Guess I need to turn those in. Actually, no, I don't need to. Because I'm going to be getting a gift when we get back to the cable car, but that should be after I use the items I need to. I was worried I wouldn't have the inventory space, but we should. Yeah, I know there's a spot outside the press that you can get the Nemesis stuck on, which is what I was going to do, but he didn't want to leave that bizarre shaped corridor. So this is an optional boss. I learned that there is actually an upside to fighting it, but I don't think it's that big a deal. I don't think the reward is worth the investment. I did that terribly. I could have got through that without taking any damage. Like, my movement is off. This is a new controller, so I'm not used to it, but like... I didn't know if I picked up that ammo. It's a new controller and I'm not used to it, but like, it feels just like I'm randomly veering off to the side when I'm just trying to run straight. Yeah, you can drop these off whenever you want. In fact, if you drop some off, there is a special scene that will play. Which is why that barrel is there. But I think it's just faster to
Looks
do
like
things
we're
this
ready to
way.
go. Here, take this.
Some flame rounds.
Okay. Nikolai won't be joining us.
I understand. I'll operate the cable car. Let's go. It's looking good.
So there's one of those decisions coming up that does actually impact a boss fight later. I don't remember which choice does what.
Mikhail!
So you can fight the Nemesis. There is no point. Because when you knock him down, this happens anyway, so there wouldn't be any reward for you to get. Mikhail is barely alive, and is still more of a badass than Nikolai ever could hope to be.
Just a little closer.
No, the brakes are out.
So let's use the brake, I guess.
This must be it.
This decision affects two things. It affects where you start at the clock tower, and it affects a boss fight at the end of the clock tower. If I felt like fighting all those crows, then I could maybe get the herbs, but they're not worth the ammo. So we get a special shotgun. Unfortunately, the shotgun for some reason only carries 6 shells instead of 7, like the other. So it kind of messes up the ammo count. Considering you always get them in multiples of 7. Yeah, there could have been gunpowder there. There wasn't, so we're gonna find it elsewhere. So how many shots do I have? 7 exactly.
Carlos, I don't believe it. You're alive.
I'm not sure how we're gonna get out of this town.
What are you talking about? We made it!
You don't get it. They have no intention of letting us make it back alive. Do you really think we can trust their great evacuation plan? Huh, it's just a piece of paper.
But we don't have any other choice than to trust them right now.
No, if we're gonna die, then we should get to choose when it happens.
Give him the Griffith slap real quick.
So that's it then, huh? You're giving up?
No. I can't handle it.
So the other way, if you jumped out the window, you would have found him elsewhere, and I believe he gives you freeze rounds, which are extremely rare and extremely good. So it's unfortunate for me, but is what it is. And here's a mine thrower. In my opinion, a terrible gun, but it has some uses. It's just not very many. And no room for the grenade. And here's the gunpowder. So can I make enhanced shotgun shells? Hey, finally. So why am I lugging around the Magnum? What am I doing with myself? I don't believe there is anything down here. Yeah. If you jumped out the window, for some reason you would have ended up here and not outside the clock tower, which is what would have made sense, at least to me. Yeah, it's strange having them show up here first, because it's like, I have the item, so there's no point in fighting them. I can drop off something. And drop off the reloading tool. Grab those grenades, and I guess throw them in the launcher to free up a spot. You can combine gunpowder with the basic grenades. You can do that if you want to, but I don't think it really is that important. Unless you're like, I really want to use freeze rounds, which you can get by making a double C gunpowder, which is AB plus AB. That's part of what I mean. It's like the freeze rounds are great, but they're extremely inefficient to make them. I just throw the key on the ground. Can't imagine being, like, deaf and having to just sort of guess for this puzzle. That should be it. I mean, at least it's just like up or down, so you can just sort of guess if you're hearing impaired. But still, brute forcing out. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. So, if you use the light, you shove the Nemesis off the ledge. Which I think gets him out of your hair, but you don't get the reward. And obviously we can't double dip the reward, so there's no point fighting him. Oh god, I just remembered. I need inventory spaces. Wait, how did he get here? Well, I mean, he's stuck there, so let him sit and spin, I guess, but how did he get past us? Yeah, like he actually used instant transmission or something. I don't think the spiderlings can poison you. I know that goop that they spit out can. Trying to shield someone's daughter. I don't know, it kind of looks like he's using them as a shield. Alright. Hate this fucking puzzle. So, I have to make it to 12 o'clock, basically. The different balls apply different values. And this is another puzzle that is randomly generated. There are solutions apparently based on where the clock starts, but it's still a situation that, like, having teeth pulled. Agony. Yeah, I deliberately didn't pick those up because I knew I was going to need the inventory space. Because you can't put the balls back on the trays that you found them for some reason. So if you only have one inventory slot, you end up getting forced to go back and make room. When I activate the clock tower bell, it becomes a point of no return for this part of the tower. So, might as well grab these before I lose the chance. Just in case. Stay strapped or get clapped.
We're saved. Down here! It's finally over.
Yep. Like, how do they not see the Nemesis standing there ready to shoot it down? So if we didn't give Carlos the slap, he wouldn't show up here to help. And by help, I mean, all he's really gonna do for us is destroy the rocket launcher, which it's not that big a deal. As far as I'm aware, he doesn't do any actual damage to the Nemesis, so it's not like the boss is weaker. Mistimed that a little bit. Because of the virus, we can't actually see our health, so another dodge that I get clobbered anyway. Oh my god, no. Are you fucking kidding me? Like I said, because we have the virus, I couldn't tell what my health was. And I knew I should have healed, but I didn't. Oh well. Well, I didn't have a save, so fuck me, I guess. I was gonna save after that fight. Oh well. Alright, well, I don't have time to do anything else, so that's it for me for today. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you to the views, hosts, follows, everything. You guys are awesome. miserable day, for being honest.